Dominic Solanke confirmed around one.
Yeah.
You know, great news for the club.
Yeah.
And a player you like a lot.
Yeah, no, he was obviously, one I was very keen to get in, and it took a while to get it over the line, but I think he'll be a great fit for us in terms of just the kind of player he is, where he is, the point of his career he's at, and I think it'll be a good fit. Obviously, as I said, we're a bit light on in that front third, so in terms of adding quality, not just to the squad, but also to our team, he certainly does that. So pleased to get him on board, and again, we've got sort of a week and a bit to work with him.
He is an out-and-out striker, but he can do a bit of everything though. Can't he? Drop him as a 10, play wide. He's kind of versatile striker you like, isn't it?
Well, I think, look, like I said, I think we identified him because I think he's got the attributes we're kind of looking for in terms of that position, and he gives us some. I think he gives us some things that we probably have been missing sort of the last 12 months, and particularly when Richie was out last year. I mean, when Richie played, he was very effective for us. It was quite evident that when he was out, we didn't really have a player who could make the kind of impact that I know Dom can in that final third, and just with his general play. So I think he'll be a good fit for us.
How excited was he when you spoke to him about his new challenge?
Yeah, no, he was. Like I said, I think we've got him at a really good time in his career. He's had to kind of work his way back up, which is I've always think is a good thing. Sometimes when careers go smoothly, you know that you wonder how people will handle setbacks. But he had his setbacks early in his career, and he's fought his way back, and he's become a really good Premier League striker now, and he's really keen to push on. I think he wants to improve. He wants to make an impact, and I think it's a great time for us to bring him in.
When he got introduced to the crowd, he was clapping, and then he went, "Wow!" You could just feel his emotion.
Yeah.
That's what you look for, isn't it? You want players to come in here because they want to play for this club. You've been saying it constantly, haven't you?
Yeah, I think it's important. I think players have certainly got options out there, and you kind of want to understand the motivations for why a player would want to come to us. And as soon as I spoke to him, I got the real sense that he had a burning desire to kind of take his football to another level, really challenge himself at a big club, and like I said, he's keen to make an impact, and our job is to make sure we provide that platform for him.
Good to see you.
Thanks, mate.
Hi, Ange. Just on Dom, do you think he'd be ready to start the first game next season?
Yeah, I don't see any reason why he shouldn't be. He's played most of the pre-season. Slight knock in the last game Bournemouth played, but of course we'll have a look at him during the week. But I think that considering he's done most of the pre-season, I see no reason why he wouldn't be available.
He first came onto the scene as a youth player for England and won a player of a tournament way back in 2017. You obviously been the international manager before. How long has he been on your radar?
Yeah, no, a fair while. But again, you kind of always look at players who've had, like I said, interesting journeys, and with some players things happen really early in their careers and they go really well, but then there's inevitable sort of stumble along the way, and like I said, you want to see how they react. But Dom had was a very sort of bright start to his career, and he was at big clubs, which every player kind of aspires to, but for one reason or another, it didn't work out for him. But the fact that, like I said, he's got himself back to this position where he's again, one of the premier strikers in the Premier League, it's a testament to his character. And he's only 26, about to turn 27. So I think probably because of those early challenges he had, I think he's going to try and push and have a real sort of strong and impactful, sort of meaningful years, from now on.
And you said earlier about the intensity of your training during this week, that you shouldn't be worried about the players who've just come back from Copa America. Destiny Dog is obviously just got his first miss back. How ready do you feel a lot of your key players are going into that?
Yeah, look, is ready. I mean, Destiny sort of has been training a bit longer than that. We've kind of protected him from games, but only because he's been out for a while. But he has been training a little bit longer than the other guys. But Yeah, look, the guys who came back this week from international duty, it's a matter of trying to, get them up to speed. They've all come back in good condition, which helps. But I think getting them 45 minutes today, against a really good opponent, I think they'll feel better about that. And, we'll use the next week to sort of 10 days to gauge how ready they are. But again, I see no reason if they get through our training week that they wouldn't be ready.
And just right, it's a big transfer for Tottenham bringing in Dom. Did you anticipate there'll be much more movement after that income? Because it's obviously quite a big amount of budget.
You know our budget, do you, mate?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Look, we'll see. There's still time in the window, and I think there'll still be some activity.
Lucasberg and Archie Gray playing in front of the crowd for the first time. What do you make of their performances?
Yeah, I thought it was positive. It was, again, that's something, tangible for us as a positive, is that they've had that run out now and they kind of know what it feels like, and playing in a full stadium. So, I think they both had their moments in there as well. And look, they're going to be good players for us, no doubt. And the more sort of exposure we give them, the more we'll help them develop.
Was Lucas all right at one point? It's been a bit of discomfort. Yeah,
I'm not really sure. He said he was struggling to breathe, or he had sort of, don't know whether he swallowed something, but so but I think it was nothing serious. It was all right.
Hi, Ange. Just one from me. Just wanted to ask you about Dejan Kulusevski scored twice today. With Solanke's arrival, do you still think you will use Kulusevski as a centre forward or in that central role?
No, I don't think so. I think the good thing about Decky is he can play sort of that attacking midfield and out wide. I think for us the reason we signed Dom, and hopefully Richie should be ready as well, is that we want to have a sort of a player through that area who's more accustomed to that role. I mean, Decky's done a great job for us, but I think his strengths and attributes are kind of more in that sort of attacking midfield or in the wide role. And I think he's really developing, and he's had a really strong pre-season for us. And hopefully, I think it just gives us some more flexibility and potency through that midfield when he's playing, because he can get into those scoring areas.
Any finals?
Ange, just one question. These are practice games, they say practice makes perfect, but what did you make of the 3 goals you conceded today?
Yeah, they weren't great. They were, pretty ordinary, pretty similar to what we sort of conceded over there. But at the same time, we're kind of not at that stage yet of sort of integrating people in. We had a back four that's never played together before, and I always kind of bear those things in mind. That the key for us is to be ready come Monday week.
On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.